As the Atlantic hurricane season for 2014 gets underway, I'd like to join the Department for Disaster Management in encouraging the residents of the British Virgin Islands to be smart, reduce risks, and be prepared. Forecasters have predicted that the 2014 season will be less active than normal. This prediction is based on the likelihood of El Niño developing this year, with its warmer than average sea temperatures, resulting in conditions that are less favourable for the development of tropical cyclones. However, even with El Niño, there's still a strong possibility of cyclones developing. So we cannot be complacent. We mustn't be complacent. The BVI remains vulnerable to hurricanes and other tropical storms. While we can't eliminate the threat, we can reduce our risk by being prepared. How do you prepare for the hurricane season? There are many steps you can all take to prepare your home and business and protect your loved ones ahead of and during the hurricane season. Preparedness starts with you. Be smart, reduce risks, and be prepared. Trim nearby trees, clear debris blocking drains, check home and auto insurance policies to ensure they're still valid. Install permanent window shutters. Have your roofs inspected. Store valuables in waterproof containers. Know the location of the nearest emergency shelter and ensure that you have a disaster supply kit stocked with emergency supplies, including water, food, medicines, and essential documents. For businesses, continuity planning is critical, and I encourage you to take advantage of the expertise within the Department for Disaster Management to develop your business continuity and disaster management plans. Do not become victims this hurricane season. Take action now. From the government's perspective, the early warning systems and emergency communications networks are routinely tested, and physical and marine shelters are in state of readiness. So let's all work together to ensure that we take the necessary actions to reduce our vulnerability. Again, I encourage everyone to be smart, reduce risks, and be prepared. Thank you.
Dear fellow Virgin Islanders and residents, June 1st is the official start of the Atlantic hurricane season. And although the initial prediction for 2014 has been described as less active than normal, we must be prepared for any eventuality. Hurricanes are natural events that cannot be avoided. However, by preparing adequately and adhering to the advice of our disaster management officials, we can minimize potential damage. As we plan for this hurricane season, I join with the Department of Disaster Management, DDM, and urge residents to be smart, reduce risk, and be prepared. The DDM, in conjunction with the Public Information and Education Subcommittee of the National Disaster Management Council, PI, continues to sensitize the public through a series of educational campaigns designed to prepare residents for hazards such as landslides, earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, and hurricanes. Recently, DDM and PI partnered with the Financial Services Commission's Financial Literacy Program, known as Money Matters BVI, to promote financial management as part of disaster preparedness. The Rainy Day campaign was held under the theme, Be Ready, Start Early, Start Now, and promoted responsible financial management practices to help minimize the impact of disasters. Partnerships and campaigns such as these reflect the territory's comprehensive approach to disaster management. I encourage residents to pay close attention to the messages in these campaigns and use the information that is shared. As part of your preparation for the hurricane season, be sure to make an emergency kit with appropriate items such as water, non-perishable food, batteries or a battery charger, and a first aid kit. Develop a family emergency and evacuation plan. Stay informed by obtaining official information via radio, television, or online. The Wyoming government will mobilize all resources necessary to ensure continuity of business. Our resilience as a people will strongly depend on how well we are prepared. Therefore, as a territory, we must work together to ensure that we take the necessary precautions to reduce our vulnerability by heightening our awareness and minimizing the risk. Let us be smart, reduce risk, and be prepared.